Good morning. Can people hear me? Okay. So, Carol, can you see that I'm on and I'm talking? Oh, good. I didn't know if people were responding. So let's see. Good morning, Carol, Paul, Dederick, Annick. Good morning. Marby and Annick. Yes, you see me and hear me. This is wonderful. Well, I have to say, we all had healing school on Saturday, and it was quite powerful. And I've been seeing some interesting things. And then today, I don't know if you all go right away to what the news is, but there's an interesting video from the Arcturians about the upcoming shift on the 14th with the full moon and everything. Good morning, Marianne. So here's the reason it's touching me a little strangely is Saturday morning. When I woke up, instead of just like a big sun, I saw 3 illumined circles. And I'm like, wow, it was a lot of light. And then one went away and it was 2. And the 2 became a 1. So then it was this huge energy, and it had a beam coming down through it, which is very, very unusual. And Doug and I both watched it. We're like, what the heck's going on? Well, some of you listened to this call. Today, when I woke up, the dawn, the beginning, was a pink. Not quite as dark as this, but a livid pink. So by the time I left, I went in and was telling Doug and all these things, but came back out and it had turned to, it wasn't the pink that it was. So what I'm gathering from what this is saying, things are beginning to shift and to be prepared. And you should, if you meditate, you want to be meditating more, or if you contemplate more about who you are and all these type of things, because everything's going to become more light. Good morning, Barbara. Yes, so it's a brand new week, and it's going to be maybe a brand new America. Now, these are not my predictions. I'm just telling you 2 things I did see. And the really interesting one was years ago when we were in Shasta with Saint Germain. He said, if there's ever 3 days of darkness, sit outside your door, and he would come pick us up. Well, didn't these people talk that there were going to be 3 days of darkness? So, again, I was just watching it. I haven't had the time to sit with it, but I do know always it was coming. Good morning, Tenny. Good morning, Dr. TM. And I see it as exciting because as you grow and become higher in the light, you get confused about all the world we live in, versus being in harmony and just in becoming. But I just wanted to, you can go watch it if you want. Has nothing to do with me, but it's insightful and has beautiful images. And it's hard for me to say, um, that's a lot of hearts, Dr. T. Um, there might be something to it. So you'll have to go inside your own heart. And yeah, we went to Best Buy last night, and in the middle of the parking lot, they had a huge chair that said sheriff around it, and there was a seat. So they must be having a sheriff sit in their parking lot. And it's only a couple blocks away from us. We're like, oh my goodness. So, well, maybe it's a good thing you love me as I am and the light that I am. Maybe I'm going cuckoo. I don't know. But if you're someone that's been in the process of learning and becoming, you may want to check into it and see what your own consciousness is saying. For me, I'm going to pay attention, and I think there's a couple of other things to watch. And it's not to be a scary thing. That's the important thing. You don't want to be afraid. We're going to be transforming into something that's more wonderful. If it's now or if it's going to be down the road, it's coming. All my teachers all along have said this would come. Maybe these people are right, the Arcturians. There's also a Palladian message that I didn't get to. So, yes, I do talk to all of them, but I haven't had a chance to sit and to call that in to make that statement here. So, yeah, the pink this morning was, I had never seen it like that. And then when I walked away, it had changed. So, good morning, Sheila. Hello. So, what I had thought of us doing today was, what if we take this loving energy that we all hold and we bless America with it? I had thought, well, maybe we'll do the earth. But right now, I think what we call America, and if some of you live in other areas, like Tandy, you live in Africa, we can certainly do that also. But to support whatever shift is happening, it has to shift, because I don't know and remember ever having this much negativity in our United States. Maybe not until the last Civil War. And some people say this is like another Civil War. I don't know. Like I say, it's not a political channel, but this was about our spirituality and what we believe in our hearts and the love that we hold. And how powerful is that going to be if we all become more light, even more light than we are, and have a greater freedom? I did have a very good weekend. Douglas joined me for healing school this weekend, and we worked on a lot of Saint Germain's work, Jesus's work, and helping people to grow and become and to be able to touch and perceive in a lot better way. And I'll give you one thing. Did you all know, some of you I know do the violet flame. Did you know how many times to do it a day? Over 100 times. Calling in the violet flame to shatter and consume. And that's how it's going to help you best to release your karma and anything else that's going on in there preventing you from being all that you can be. Over 100 times. You know, like people may do it in the morning or in the evening. because we really went in and read all about it. Douglas may do a lot more than I, but it's just something you don't talk about. But wherever it is we're all going to be, or however it looks, just in your life today, to start doing it as many times as you can will be an additional benefit. All right? So, and that sun, let me just tell you, that was something I've never seen. I woke up and there's 3 things where the one big sun usually is. And then they started changing. And when it had become the one ball, there was the light from above all the way to the earth. So, my voice is dry today. Okay, so let's first call Mother and Father into our hearts and see if you can feel more today as we're in March 3rd. And see if you can feel how that energy moves lovingly in your heart. Yes, good. And as that joins us, let's say our mantra. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. And maybe it's time to truly become that fixed design. You know? Who's to know? So let's call in all the ascended masters to come help us. All the angelic beings with Metatron. And all those from other universes. The Arcturians, the Palladians, the Syrians. They're the major 3 I communicate with. But there's others. So if they're of the highest light, they're welcome to come here doing and help supporting us in this prayer. To bringing more light to the United States of America, to Africa. Oh, well, the whole world, why not? Yeah, and just feel that same power that you're feeling coming out of your heart by connecting to Mother, Father. Feel it now go off the body and begin to embrace. Yeah, it's a little bit thickening, but it's not thick. It's not dense. It's light. And it's illumined. It's an illumined light. So I want you to just see the whole globe of our earth in that illumined light, being the highest and best good for every soul that's alive on that earth. And I can see Sanat Kumara sitting off in the distance observing. Very good. So let's offer forgiveness. For whatever you believe might have happened or been done. Let's just let it go to all around the earth. And let's offer love to all around the world. It's very powerful when we do these things all together because it becomes times this, times this, times this, times this, and it's very, very powerful. And let's offer acceptance. Very nice. That word in itself becomes illumine, but let it illumine even however many we are, 10, 15 times, and give it to every person upon the earth. Good. Now be prepared, because there's going to be a light that will come back and give you a thank you. So this will be a very healing process for everyone. So I'm seeing a set of steps. So what we want to know is it is evolving us up steps into our ascension, into a greater evolution than we could have ever imagined. Very good. Know that it's reaching the heart of every soul. Doesn't matter who they are, because the light will embrace them and offer them truth. And if they don't like it, they can return to whom they are. But for there's going to be many who will recognize light and be embraced by love and move into a self-acceptance. And you will receive a thank you from the universe. So know there will be a huge stream of light coming down within you. Adamashikana. I believe the lady who spoke in the Arcturian, her name was Tia. I know I spent a lifetime as an Arcturian. It's where you learn about movement of the wind. Like I can take my hands and the wind comes. It's a good asset when we're in Shasta and it's very hot. Whew, we never have it to go without a cool wind. The Palladians, I do a lot of healing with them. They have a profound way of perceiving and working and helping people move and raise their consciousness. Yes. The Syrians, I'm on their board, and I work with the gentleman who's in charge of healing there is the general. So if when I'm doing healing, I need help of a healing deeper than what could be known by me, I call in the general, and he has a team. And with acceptance by the client, it is done. So if you can imagine a huge room, and there's probably about a board of 12, they are very close to those of us who are in America. Very watchful. Yes, I was just getting a message. So there's so much to learn, so much to move toward, that there's no reason to be disturbed or upset. Our back is covered in many folds of depth. Not to say to forget God and Metatron, who is always right here with me. He listens to truth. So Metatron seeks to hear truth and wants to be that who presents truth. The truth here is the message we are changing. We're going to become more light, more truth, and there need not be anything frightening about it. You will still be you. Yes. If you're hearing music or melody, that is what's coming to all of you now is a kind of like a sonnet that's being sung to help you relax and to know that they're there. It's very possible someone is asking me if people they know are in these 3 locations, and that's very possible. And remember, there are more. I'm only mentioning the 3. And yes, there's certainly Andromeda, where the orbs come from. Yes. Which are very, very loving, good people. Maybe you're beginning to feel a vibration heightening, meaning that the rhythm of it gets quicker and more expansive. Hata pasha hata. For some of you, the light's becoming blue, very pure. No, it is not cold. It's just the quality of who you are being drawn to you as to what you're moving into. Nothing, absolutely nothing to be afraid of. It's more what you have prayed for. So keep a watchful eye, because on the 14th is when the moon changes. And again, they're saying everyone will be fine. Do not be afraid. Maybe you can feel the vibration in your fingertips. If you are a healer, your gift of healing will grow. If you are a speaker or worker of truth, your truth will be like the sword from Isis, Atapasha. You want to eat healthy, Adada, Pasha. Know that you will feel nurtured and at peace, knowing that you are eating well for this body as it changes. The higher body doesn't do well with, for not a better word, junk. Atapa. So again, the earth of the globe, allow this blue, vibrant light to surround it. love, harmony, acceptance, and most importantly, peace. Now there's another globe of light coming down, which has a hue of pink, a greater love. Allow it to cut down that stream and engulf who you are. More love. As we radiate it out around the world. The next one coming is the shimmering light blue. Oh, clarity. It will move within a spiral, cleansing, purifying. Good. Yes. The next one coming is wisdom, which is a deep, beautiful yellow. And it will be in different levels for each person to the level of wisdom you're prepared for. Oh, no. What about loved ones? This is not something to separate people. This is about unifying them even to another level. Things will be efficient more in a moment than what was before. So, and putting your hand upon their shoulder, they will be in alignment. As once again we send this light around the world. So Hercules has arrived and is telling me he would like to give strength. And this is going to be a slender stream of deep blue to have you become willing. Hatapasha. Namo kete hishepa. Hanaha bo shata mo hikete heheta. Good. They are showing me more, and yet we will continue on another day. I'm suggesting integration. Adabashikinahotu. Feel today as you are before we begin, and allow it to slowly merge. I will see you tomorrow. Listen and be open to see. And most importantly, be aware of feeling, awakening. You see, you've all began to become awakened already. There will be those who have not, and it will be not so readily. It's an experience that you're having. A great love to each of you from Mother, Father. Great love. I hope you open to let yourself feel it. Excellent. And now we allow the love to come within and without. Within and without. And many blessings to all of you who come on this day. So let's begin to take a clear breath down into the root, scarlet red, and get rerouted into this moment. Hata Bahata Shanakiete. Hasha Hanakiete. Hasha Hahenakateete. Yes, Elizabeth saying sugar, wheat, and dairy out of the door. Yes, the March 14th is the days we're talking about, and yet it starts today. So, Dr. TM and everyone else, it's about the backpacks of stress of this world you're holding on to. Let them fall away. Could be for you too, Elizabeth Ann. Let it go. Thank you, Anik. Who was this one? Oh, Dr. TM, thank you. And I say thank you to all those who are coming together to begin the opening and to let it be gentle. I'm very grateful. Just let the backpacks go. There could be, some of you have many, many, many weights upon your shoulders in this world. And that's what's going to make the shift. 11:33. What a great number. Myra says, thank you so much. Are there any questions? I did not have that planned. That is just what came. So for me, there is no doubt. We begin the energy of it being a powerful experience for March. And at this moment, we don't really know who we're going to be when we're done. That's right. Well, not only in your subconscious mind, but within the cells, has to go. Time to let it fall away. And imagining that it's in the backpacks connected into here, just let them go. You do not need it. You don't need to have an old defining of who you are. That's pretty cool, Cavell. Yeah. Very good. Could you feel the energies? It was very powerful to me. But could you feel them? Yes, I do speak light language a lot. There are such things as good cookies. Uh-huh. That's cool if you heard drums. Yes, I lived at Cassiopeia a while also. If you ever get to that part of your being where you discover that, you'll find you're a little bit of everything. Yes. Good. The Syrians, well, they're all beautiful people, but there's a lot of people who would be very frightened about it, but you need not be. They understand. They understand. Yeah, it was a profound healing. Very much integration and allowance, still a few backpacks. Well, isn't it interesting how we begin to identify ourselves by these illusions? So, yes, from the Arcturus star system. See, there are many, 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 many. Thank you. It's like a second thing for me. In the beginning, I didn't know what they were saying, but now I receive the impression. Another powerful ones I speak are the Hathors, which sometimes is words and other times it's sound. Yeah. So, everybody good? Gonna go home, have a great day. Look at the sky and go, yeah, God, thank you. I love you too. Yeah. He's so proud of those of us who are part of the 144,000 and for the earth and its ability to be so strong during all kinds of time. And there we are. Still, hearts are beating. But it was a beautiful light that came. So, everybody good? Tandy says, I'm good. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't even know what to say happened. It just happened. So, keep an eye on it. Let's see what else is being posted. Some people are from other places. All is well. We are welcoming a higher level of consciousness. Most importantly, we are becoming it. And thank you, Dr. TM. I am light. All right. Have an absolutely wonderful day. I'm going to see you tomorrow. We'll do messages, and who heaven knows what that's going to be like. Thank you, Paula. That's a beautiful way to say it. And many blessings to all of you. And ditto what Paul said for everyone. All right. Much love to you. You are all beautiful. Thank you. Wow. See the green in my hands? Woo! Bye-bye.